First of all, this video was supposed to be a 200 subscriber special, but it ended up being my number of subscribers ended up doubling in the time when I noticed. So thank you so much for 400 subscribers. And yeah, so I never actually did an intro video, so here you are. You guys already know my name. And yeah, it's Muchu, and this video is just gonna be getting to know me, I guess, rather than just seeing the drawings and other tidbits of whimsy I share with you lot. Jesus, why does my voice sound like that? This video is basically just gonna be me showing you things I like to do. I don't really know what to put here, so just have a speed paint of a drawing I did recently. Wait. Today oh my god, I'm gonna read to you my a chapter of my awesome original story that I wrote in like 2022. Okay. Oh jeez. Trigger warning: cringe. I hate the letter S. Seems to me you assume we have more than one of something. For example, oh, who are your parents? Or, I bet your friends are tired of your bullshit. Haha. No, not haha. I only have one shitty father and not even one shitty friend. Abuse, drugs, fights, you name it. I've probably had to deal with it for my stupid ass father. He fucking uses me, leaving me a small allowance to pay for my own food and other essentials. I fucking starve sometimes because of him. And not one friend to vent it to. Oh jeez Louise. On top of all of that, I get bullied. I get bullied at school as well. And the police have had to pull over several times to stop me from passing out unconscious in an alleyway with a bunch of goofy 17-year-old pricks.
He's the goofiest thing I've ever read, Walter.
At home, being up at school, the only peace I get is at the night, which I don't even use to sleep. I use it to browse the wonders of the internet, my only freedom, be my only sense of happiness. I'm addicted to it and love sitting in my room in the wee hours of the morning. Oh my god, playing games or writing or messaging my online friends. Enough of the talk about my sad, depressing life. Anyways, I was walking alongside the road on a pavement that is lined with trees and gave way to a view of the sunset against the sea. I stumbled, and before I knew it, I was pinned against a brick wall by a tall, broad-shouldered boy with coppery hair. Hey, you little pussy, look here and tell me what that Susan bitch put on Twitter about me, since your tiny flat ass is only on the wonders of the internet. Grab the boy into my head. I don't know. I stutter. He sneers. Bitch, if you don't answer me within this next minute, a lady stood at the entrance of the alleyway, slightly silhouetted against the afternoon sun. My heart sinks as I see her police uniform. Hooray, more interrogation, more, are you sure you're alright, son? We can help you. The lady calls out to the boy and starts telling him off. She turns to me and asks me to get in her car, which I reluctantly do.
Lily, if this happens again, tell me and I can help you. I'm not trying to be annoying, it is my job to help people.
Yes, Officer Haley.
I told you to call me Faye.
I was driven down to the police station and once again begged, encouraged to share any problems I had. At this point, I didn't care. How could they help? They'll just put me in an orphanage where I'll be mocked and made fun of. Dang, I probably sound really emo and cringe and the main character with a painfully tragic backstory. But the main character is at least good at something. I'm not good at anything. Jesus, I'm not fast, sporty, smart, creative, pretty, and I'm the most awkward person you'll ever meet. So being my awkward self who cannot talk in the person, I walk home yet again and quickly step inside. I see an area on the floor which glittered in the light from the door opening. Rushing into the kitchen to grab a dustpan and brush, I hastily sweep up the mess of the shattered glass of an alcohol bottle. Just as I speedily tiptoe up the stairs, an unnerving voice called out my name.
Lillian Crowfall!
Oh jeez.
Lillian Crowfall, do you answer when your father calls your name? Yes, Dad.
He glares into my soul as if he was reading a book of my bottled up hatred. What was I smoking?
I am the man that fucking feeds your ungrateful little self. Now unless you want me to take away those privileges, it is your turn to do the same. Prepare a meal for me before I get even angrier, you piece of shit.
Hurriedly, I scramble into the kitchen, preparing a meal for my rat father. I pour my blood, sweat, toil, and tears into my life. I need to get no praise and stay in the exact same spot. I make a wonderful meal, one of the only things I'm somewhat skilled at, for my father, and I only receive constructive criticism. Wow, Lillian Crowfall. The rest of the evening flies by, glass shattering on my head, insults yelled at me, and the discomfort of hunger creeping into me is all I can remember. Suddenly, I'm at my desk, on my PC at the most ungodly hour, reading Twitter and my favourite fanfiction. An online friend sends me a message and it reads, oh, where is it? Hey, I found this really funny video. http youtube.com, help me, it's a trap, don't click. I promise it's not a Rickroll this time. I look at the link, which seems slightly sketchy before laughing abnormally, sounding not unlike a psychopath. My life sucks, what more do I have to lose? Smirking almost at my unfortunate life situation, I type back quickly. Lamau is alright, I memorized the link to the Rickroll, I think that's what it's supposed to say. Glancing without a care to my horrible grammar, I click on the link. My final thought was, wow, how tired am I to type that horribly. The amount of adverbs is actually driving me insane. I wake up in a place what am I in? I don't know where I am, what I am, or how the actual fuck this happened. What I see is a glass box encasing me, and the only thing beyond was pure white. I stared back into the eyes of my reflection, showing zero emotion. I look like a fucking default gacha character.
I don't have the software to show you guys actual video games like on a Switch or a PC, but I do play Project Sekai, so you can watch that. And I'm gonna play Cantarella because I'm biased and I love Kaito and I love a string section. How the fuck do you end a video?
I'm in my prime, but this ain't even Final Four. They know me down, but still my feet ain't on the floor. I went from living room straight up to sold out doors. Life's fire, but trust I'm ready for the war. From the screen to the ring, to the pen, to the key. Where's my crown? That's my bling, always gone when I ring. See, I believe that if I see it, smashing the ceiling, cause I'm reaching for the stars. I'm in the